Hello users! Welcome back. We are here with Clearing the Myst again. We're going to do our next game, even though we're in the middle of a bunch of other games. With Pegasus Prime, which is the remake of the original Journeyman project. However, this is technically not a new game. This is a new re-release of Pegasus Prime, which I think came out in 2007. You'll see me changing colors a lot right now because I am set up to pull from the game's colors. But other than that, this is one of the original Myst-likes that got pretty darn well reviewed. I think the devs that did this made Myst 3? Now I gotta check that. It's Presto Studios, right? Yeah, they made Myst 3 Exile. While Cyan was working on Uru. So yeah, they've got a pretty good pedigree. I played the original Journeyman project, the original Journeyman project. I never finished it because it was a disc that was damaged and I couldn't get past a certain part, or a CD that was damaged. I remember really enjoying it, and so I'm excited to see what this is like. So with that said, let's get into the game. Oh, I hit quit. I didn't mean to do that. Let's get back into the game proper. To get a background for this. I'll do that next time. There is no mouse in the menu. Let's look at the interface overview. I remember this being a mouse-driven game.
This is the Journeyman interface overview. Point at any part of the interface to learn more about it.
Grab a hand. Hilda. Brain biochip data. Oh, right. This one you could actually just do direct movement. Like, I don't think you were moving in the world, but it was like, instead of clicking on an area, you could just movement. I think. We'll see. Pause. Custom key mapper. I don't remember that. Alright. What difficulties we got? Walkthrough and adventure. We'll stick with adventure. We are on a floating city? We were on a floating city.
Good morning, I'm Johnny Ego, and you're listening to the mellow sounds of WKIM Too Big, Caldoria.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty. Don't tell me you overslept. Whoa, you look awful. Did you have another one of those nightmares? You know, you really should talk to the doc about that. Anyway, this is just a friendly reminder that you're supposed to relieve me at 0700. Remember, it was your idea to draw straws, and you drew the short one. So, you get to hold down the fort while the rest of us go and watch the Sorolan delegate procession. Look, you always wanted to be the Lone Ranger. Now, get down here on time for a change, and I'll let you watch my op man when I come back. See you later. Wake up. Wake up.
I'm up. I'm up.
Good morning, Agent 5. It seems that you have slept with your neuroocular prosthesis on again. Your monocle needs recalibration. Stand by. The energy level warning light is operational. The energy level counter is at 100%. Scrolling through the inventory control panel. You currently have no inventory items. Scrolling through the biochip display panel. You have the AI biochip installed. Initiating self-diagnosis of onboard artificial intelligence. AI unit is fully operational. Agent 5, recommend you set an electrostatic shock reminder so this repeated morning recalibration routine does not continue.
I don't know that I want to do that.
Your current directive is to report to the Temporal Security Annex for your scheduled shift and monitor the time stream for possible anomalies. Agent 5, you are due for your shift at the Temporal Security Annex. Recommend departure soon. You are in your apartment 4C of the Caldoria Heights complex. You, much like your rent, will be late if you do not begin your morning hygiene routines immediately.
Got it. That not my bedroom?
Current cleaning mode, gentle cycle. Urethane microwave setting. Estimated time to completion, approximately 3 hours.
Let's get a shower. Hey, Yoden, how you doing, buddy? Oh, it still says I'm splitting. Thank you for the heads up.
Agent 5, you are late for your scheduled shift at the TSA.
Oops. I wonder if it's possible to be on time for that.
Good morning, Mr. Blackwood. Stand by for health check scan. Your body fat today is 15%. Today's tip, cut back on the Chinese takeout. Please choose a hairstyle.
Retro thrash?
Retro thrash. Sorry, that request is inappropriate for your current work schedule. Geo wave. Sorry, that request is inappropriate for your current work schedule. Agency standard. Sonic shower. Please keep all appendages within the sterilization ring. Sterilization complete. Have a nice day.
How's it going? It's going pretty well. Split was wild. Good, but oof, dark. Oh boy, we got a lot of... Oh right, they completely skimmed ScunFM for this. Wait. What is... It was... That's inventory. I forgot the controls. Keys, data display, eyes, object info. All right. Can I, hold on, F8? Up, zoom in, move forward, open doors. W.
Come in. Psych. Gotcha. It's just a recording. Anyway, I checked out this morning, Caldori time about 6 o'clock. Went for a White Sands jog in Tahiti. Be back in a while.
There's no fire escape here. That seems like a hazard. In fact, it is a hazard.
4th floor. Roof access.
For those not aware, theoretically, we're meant to be seeing out of our character's left eye in their eye scanner situation. That's why it looks kind of like this.
First floor.
Okay, I don't remember this.
Please insert your global transport card now.
Agent 5, you will require your transport card to utilize the global transport system.
Oops.
I'm not home right now. Susie, if this is you, meet me down by the Capitol building. I got an absolutely torg spot to watch the procession.
Good morning, Mr. Blackwood. You have 2 messages. First message.
Just calling to say thanks for the Thai food last night. Sorry I had to leave so early, but this story is the biggest break of my career. I think you'll be able to catch me on your Environ system. I'll call you later. Bye.
Second message.
Good morning, Agent 5. I sincerely hope the reason you're not answering your phone is because you're already on the way to TSA. You've already been late to work twice this week. I need you here on time for a change. To relieve Agent 3 for the alien procession. Don't disappoint me.
Working on it. The disappointing you part.
Good morning, Mr. Blackwood. Please make a selection. Synthesizing electrolyte proteinumin nutrient number 4. Share and enjoy.
Orange juice. There was another key for that, wasn't there? It was the inventory? So, I forgot that the, hold on, let's just change this. My, key to activate the game feed is the, same key it wants for the inventory.
The following is a special report from INN.
What?
Good morning, Caldoria. I'm Mark Johnson. INN has just been notified that the Symbiotry Ambassador ship landed moments ago, and a fleet of Cyrolan ships has approached Earth and is now in geosynchronous orbit over Caldoria. Our reporter Megan Love is live on the scene at the Capitol building, where the alien procession is scheduled to take place. Megan, can you describe what's going on down there?
Thank you, Mark. There's a tremendous crowd on hand to witness this historic event, and the atmosphere can only be described as electric. As most of our watchers know, it was in 2308, just 3 years after the World Unification Accords held in Gorbistan, that Earth was visited by a race of aliens who called themselves the Cyrolans. They told us that they were here to invite us into an alliance which they called the Symbiotry of Peaceful Beings. They told the world that the purpose of this alliance is simply to share knowledge and culture with other alien races. They then left, after saying they would give us exactly 10 years to deliberate their proposal. Today is the day of their return, and all along the streets, the people of Caldoria are waiting for the gates to open so they can catch a glimpse of the Cyrolan delegate from the Capitol lawn. We will keep you informed with up-to-the-minute reports about this historic event. For the Interactive News Network, I'm Megan Love.
This has been a special report from INN.
Thank you.
You may change your audio and visual selections at any time. This module is blank. For information on ordering additional environments and music selections, please contact the management.
Alright. We are extremely late now. Oh, that's the bathroom. Somewhere. I remember this, and I could have sworn it was somewhere in here, but not this, because that's the food thing. Oh. That's it. Debit card, yeah, okay. Alright, let's go get yelled at. what we'll do is we'll go get yelled at and then see if it's possible to do it without being late.
Second floor. Third floor. Fourth floor.
Hello? Was he in there the first time?
Roof access. Fourth floor. Third floor. Second floor. First floor.
Want to go look at the... It's digital zoom, oh no! Okay.
Please insert your global transport card now. Choose a destination. Other destinations have not been pre-programmed. Foreign organism detected in transport. Please hold for tracking and sterilization process.
Oops.
Foreign element eliminated. Preparing destination transporter. Recording passengers' organic substrate.
I'm glad they caught that. I would not like to be the brindlefly.
Disintegration. Thank you for using global transport.
Please hold for ID check. Scanning. Verification of central cortex scan. Scanning for biotech implant. Identification confirmed. Welcome, Agent 5. Your fourth late arrival has been verified and logged.
Alright, well, we will do. Oh.
So help me if I miss the first human encounter with alien beings.
Sorry, ma'am. Okay. Save game. Really late. And we're going to rush to see what we can want to be. Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Blackwood. Stand by for health check scan. Your body fat today is 15%.
Right up.
Please tip, cut back on the Chinese takeout.
Never.
Please choose a hairstyle, agency standard.
We'll shower tonight.
Second floor. Third floor. Fourth floor. Roof access. Fourth floor.
Go, 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 go.
Third floor. Second floor. First floor.
Whoop. Come on.
Please insert your global transport card now. Choose a destination. Foreign organism detected in transporter. Please hold for tracking and sterilization process. Foreign element eliminated. Preparing destination transporter. Recording passengers organic substratum. Prepare for molecular disintegration.
All right, let's see if this worked. We didn't get the notice that we're late yet.
Thank you for using global transport.
Whenever we're gonna get a report complaint because we're stinky.
Please hold for ID check. Scanning. Verification of central cortex scan. Scanning for biotech implant. Identification confirmed. Welcome, Agent 5. Your fourth late arrival has been verified and logged.
So help me if I miss the first
I'm gonna look up
human
if you can
encounter
actually-
with alien beings.
Can you arrive on time? How about can you avoid being late? Okay. Nope, you can't avoid being late. So, because we don't have the stuff we'd have in the other mode, we're gonna do that. Yeah. Right. Hey, buddies.
Proceed to the command center.
So you finally decided to make it into work, and only 32 minutes late this time. Obviously you think TSA rules do not apply to you. Well, you are wrong. As of now, you're grounded. 1 week of review and data cleanup work in the command center, and you can start by reviewing TSA agent procedures, which you've obviously forgotten.
Oops.
The simplest analogy for the theory of time travel is that of a tunnel in time. When someone travels through time, a tunnel is created, which originates when the travel is begun and ends when the traveler lands. If some event in the past is altered, the theory states a rip occurs in the fabric of time which gives rise to a temporal chain reaction. This chain reaction takes the form of a reality distortion wave. It could take anywhere from a few seconds to several hours to reach the present. Of those who aren't uncreated when the distortion wave hits, many will suddenly have a new life, and the past as we know it will cease to exist. Traveling back in time before the distortion wave hits allows an agent to jump over the distortion wave and escape its effects. As a member of the Temporal Protectorate, you alone will have the ability to jump back in time and prevent the corruption from ever happening.
Nice.
To ensure that it doesn't happen again, you'll have to discover the source of this disruption and bring it to a halt. One main caution exists. When time jumping, never allow the energy level that sustains the temporal link between yourself and the Pegasus device to be depleted, for integrity failure of this conduit will end any possibility of returning to the present. In the event that it becomes necessary to restore the proper course of history, the procedure is as follows. As quickly as possible, get to the Ready Room and retrieve your assigned mapping and Pegasus biochips, and the Journeyman key from their storage containers.
Okay.
The Pegasus biochip is your link to Pegasus. It is what allows you to be pulled back to the present at the touch of a button. Next, enter the Biosupport Suit generator. The Biosupport Suit is an indispensable element of the time travel process and is essential for your protection. After you're outfitted for travel and before the reality distortion wave reaches the present, you must jump to the year
I appreciate her doing her best to look forward, but you can see her reading the script in front of her.
Upon arriving, use the Journeyman key to open the storage vault and obtain the Journeyman historical log. Since it exists at a point in time previous to any likely temporal changes, this disk serves as a source of unaltered historical information. To discover how history has been changed, return to the Temporal Security Annex and insert the Journeyman disk into the computer. It will be cross-referenced with the historical log which was left behind and altered by the reality distortion wave. Knowing how, when, and where the past was changed should give you the information you need to restore the proper flow of history. A word of caution. Time is very sensitive to change. In order to keep from altering history further, try to solve the problems you encounter without changing anything. As a rule, a Temporal Protectorate agent should never interfere with any events of the past, never leave anything behind that came from a different time, never remove any historically significant objects from an environment, and above all, An agent should never interact with beings from another time zone.
Calling it a time zone is funny, but makes sense.
The particle accelerating space-time transporter V1, otherwise known as Pegasus, was the brainchild of part-time historian and full-time physicist Dr. Elliot Sinclair. In 2311, after seeing Sinclair's time-bending experiments, the government contracted him to build a full-scale operational time machine. The purpose of this device was to explore our past, as well as to discover the truth behind many disputed historical events. Just 4 years after the project was begun, the world's first time machine underwent its first test run. However, due to mounting concerns by individuals who believed that the machine would be used not only to explore history, but also to alter it, the test run would be the first and last time that the machine would be used for research purposes. The project was discontinued, and Sinclair was forbidden to ever work on time distortion projects again. Time travel, now a reality, the government secretly set up the Temporal Security Annex as a means to safeguard history from potential sabotage. You, the members of the Temporal Protectorate, are among the very few who know of its existence.
Uh-oh.
Dear God, it's finally happened. And with you of all people on duty, Gage. This is it. It all depends on you. Get to the ready room. Let's do it.
Well, that's a problem. 2112. Start of Temporal May. May 15th. Alright. Unstable Deuce saying, you see, the last time someone tried to kill Hitler, the USSR overran Europe, and most of the US. Alright, get out of here. I do know there are time-limited things here, too. Like, when I first played the original, if you took too long in your apartment, the entire place blew up. We need to get the 3 chips, or the 2 chips and a disc, right?
Temporal rip emergency confirmed. Access authorized for Agent 5G Blackwood. Preparation
Age
complete
Blackwood.
for mapping biochip. Pegasus biochip. Temporal rip emergency confirmed. Initiating protocol. Access authorized for Agent 5G Blackwood.
Old school hoverboard?
Temporal rip emergency mission in progress. Pegasus access authorization confirmed for Agent 5G Blackwood. Prepare for biosuit encapsulation. Ultrasonic body type assessment. Mesomorphic. Infrascanning exact body dimensions.
Oh, we're getting a Marvel Comics cover skin-tight suit.
Please keep hands inside turbolift.
Agent 5, do not attempt to leave Pegasus. TSA protocol strictly mandates that the Pegasus remain sealed from all outside contact once a temporal repair mission is initiated. Remember, this protocol exists to protect the TSA agent from the effects of temporal anomalies that may have occurred in the corrupted time stream.
All right, Gage. The world has only one hope, and it's you. I pray that after the rip hits, TSA will still be here for you to transport back to. Good luck.
Oh.
You must immediately activate Pegasus before the approaching temporal distortion wave.
199 million BC. We're going to Dino Town.
To the year 200 million BC to recover the Journeyman historical log. After obtaining the disk, you will initiate your auto recall function, returning you to the Pegasus. Once you have returned, you must compare the corrupted and uncorrupted histories of the planet and determine the most likely origins of the distortions.
Oh, we're going to the Pacific Rim. I like their date reading. How did we get... Hold on. I have once again forgotten the controls. $53 out of 500 points. Backspace. 7 or backspace. Okay. E or equal. Okay. Okay.
Scanner information regarding this area is mixed. Advise extreme caution.
I would really like the biochip to do something. Hello. I don't know what I just did. Kill 3 times the charm? Alright. Oh, there's a hit system built in. I don't remember that. Energy is ticking down. Hello. Saw her pop up for a second.
Scanner information regarding this area is mixed.
Hello. Ooh.
Place hand on scanner for ID verification.
Oh, I bet you whatever that switch was powered this on. CD.
Agent 5, you have accomplished your mission and recovered the Journeyman historical log. You must now return quickly to the Temporal Security Annex and review the disk.
Well, here's hoping there's a Temporal Security Annex for us to review.
What are you doing joyriding in the Pegasus? Your research reconnaissance mission was not scheduled until... Wait a minute, what's that uniform you're wearing? What's that look on your face? You have a lot of questions to answer, soldier. Once you have finished logging your report in the command center, I want to see you in my office immediately.
Oops. Did we accidentally kill Hitler and cause everything to be in constant war? Entirely possible. $23.18, huh?
Accelerating Space-Time Transporter V1, otherwise known as Pegasus, was the brainchild of part-time historian and full-time physicist Dr. Elliot Sinclair.
Want to see if this has changed.
In 2311, after seeing Sinclair's time-bending experiments, the government contracted him to build a full-scale, operational time machine. The purpose of this device was to explore our past, as well as to discover the truth behind many disputed historical events. Just 4 years after the project was begun, the world's first time machine underwent its first test run. However, due to mounting concerns by individuals...
Okay, no, same thing.
Checking for temporal discrepancies.
That's a lot.
Today, 123 years after the first official UFO encounter, an alien spacecraft entered into Earth's orbit. After several hours of silence and mounting tension, the aliens transmitted the following message over all communication frequencies.
We will return when you are ready.
While no one is quite sure what this message means, many leaders have voiced concern about interacting with an obviously powerful and potentially dangerous alien race. More than a century after the first confirmed sighting of a UFO, aliens have finally made contact with Earth. Early this morning, a huge triangular-shaped vehicle entered into Earth's orbit. After 3 hours, the spacecraft came through the atmosphere and hovered over Caldoria. Moments later, the following message was transmitted over all communication frequencies.
We are the Cerolans.
Okay.
Please do not...
5/15/2112, 1400 hours. Today, amid negotiations to work out the final details of the Worldwide Unification Treaty, a nuclear missile was launched by the United States toward the country of Gorbistan. The missile, however, self-destructed before actually touching down. Before the scare, the leaders of this country appeared to be ready to accept the terms of the peace plan. Although the U.S. officials have repeatedly stated that they don't understand how the missile could have been launched, other foreign governments have already said that they cannot possibly sign a treaty with a country that would use such scare tactics. Thus, the Worldwide Unification Treaty, which has come so close to realization, now has little or no chance for ratification.
Okay. Hey, Luxie.
1800 hours.
I was peaked.
Dr. Enrique
I was lurking
Castillo,
for a bit.
a well-known biologist and advocate for establishing alien relations, was murdered earlier today. During his speech at the Symposium on Alien Contact in New Sydney, Australia, Castillo was speaking on stage at the World Science Center when the single shot from an unknown assailant was fired. He was later pronounced dead on arrival at the Darling Harbor Medical Complex. The murderer is still at large. Dr. Castillo was the most outspoken at the debates and firmly believed that contact with alien races would be beneficial to humanity. Although his views were not mainstream, Dr. Castillo's contributions to the pro-alien movement will be greatly missed. August 3rd, 2185. Early today, the pilot of a cargo shuttle approaching the Morimoto Mars colony spotted an unidentified spacecraft in orbit over the colony. The sighting was verified by landing base scanners and immediately reported to Earth. Soon after, the ship sped off towards the outer reaches of the solar system. This first governmentally verified encounter with an alien race has already prompted the leaders of the world to start emergency closed-door meetings to discuss the implications of this monumental event.
Interesting. So yeah, he was murdered. Huh.
1/17/2310.
Oh no, that was that one. Okay.
100 hours. January 17th, 2310. The Symposium on Alien Contact began today at the World Science Centre in New Sydney, Australia. The debate centered around whether humans are ready for interaction with alien races. One speaker, Dr. Enrique Castillo, had a particularly moving speech. Dr. Castillo embarrassed the naysayers by systematically shooting down their arguments and thrilled the attending scientific community with visions of medical and technological advances which could be gained by such interaction. Although there were strong keynote speeches on both sides of the argument, most of those in attendance appeared to be in favor of alien contact.
Okay. Okay. So this is likely, right? So this was, hey, there was a
8/3/2185, 0800 hours. Morimoto Corporation's Mars Colony project suddenly went offline last night, just moments after the pilot of a cargo shuttle spotted an unidentified spacecraft in the area. While it is still unclear what has happened, many believe that the colony may have been destroyed by a malevolent alien race. Repeated efforts to contact the colony have met with no success, but before the comlink to the colony was terminated, the sighting of the alien spacecraft, its rapid departure, and a subsequent unexplained explosion were recorded by long-range sensors on Phobos and verified by Earth authorities.
So Unstable Deuce is asking, how do we know it was altered? So, see if we can back out here and, or hold on, let me.
May 15, 2112. The government of Gorbistan appears ready to agree to the terms of the Worldwide Unification Treaty being set forth by the United Nations. However, at least one terrorist faction disagrees with the terms of the plan and has expressed this disagreement by taking hostages. Nevertheless, it appears that the Worldwide Unification Treaty will be signed by Gorbistan and all other nations of the world.
Okay.
After I was alerted that you had the historical log, I began monitoring your actions. I just downloaded the information regarding the temporal distortions. I still can't believe it has really happened. I'm reviewing all of the information about this matter, but it's obvious I can't risk sending you back to change things now. My life in the only world I have ever known is at stake, and no one, no matter what the regulations say, is going to change it for better or worse. As of this moment, consider yourself a hostile enemy of the state. I'm sending robots 1 and 2 to guard the command center door until I can figure out how to dispose of you. I'm sorry, Agent 5, but once I destroy the historical log you brought back from the prehistoric site, the only memories of your world will be in your head. And that's where they're going to stay.
Initiating auto-activation of Contingency Program 13, which states, any attempt to obstruct a TSA agent while on a mission is a direct violation of TSA Regulation 11. Override code implemented. Attempting to establish link with Command Central Computer Core.
Thanks, AI.
IO link established. Agent 5, you may now utilize the TSA Central Computer.
New target acquired. Rerouting robots. Rerouting robots. New target acquired. Rerouting robots. Rerouting robots.
Okay. For unstable deuce.
In the event that it becomes necessary to restore the proper course of history, the procedure is as follows. As quickly as possible...
Oh, wait, no, it's in the theories. Here we go.
The simplest analogy for the theory of time travel is that of a tunnel in time. When someone travels through time, a tunnel is created, which originates when the travel is begun and ends when the traveler lands. If some event in the past is altered, the theory states a rip occurs in the fabric of time, which gives rise to a temporal chain reaction. This chain reaction takes the form of a reality distortion wave. It could take anywhere from a few seconds to several hours to reach the present. Of those who aren't uncreated when the distortion wave hits, many will suddenly have a new life, and the past as we know it will cease to exist. Traveling back in time before the distortion wave hits allows an agent to jump over the distortion wave and escape its effects. As a member of the Temporal Protectorate, you alone will have the ability to jump back in time and prevent the corruption from ever happening. To ensure that it doesn't happen again, you'll have to discover the source of this disruption and bring it to a halt. One main caution exists. When time jumping, never allow the energy level that sustains the temporal link between yourself and the Pegasus device to be depleted, for integrity failure of this conduit will end any possibility of returning to the present.
It was in here?
In the event that it becomes necessary to restore the proper course of history, the procedure is as follows. As quickly as possible, get to the Ready Room and retrieve your assigned mapping and Pegasus biochips, and the Journeyman key from their storage containers. The Pegasus biochip is your link to Pegasus. It is what allows you to be pulled back to the present at the touch of a button. Next, enter the Biosupport Suit generator. The Biosupport Suit is an indispensable element of the time travel process and is essential for your protection. After you're outfitted for travel and before the reality distortion wave reaches the present, you must jump to the year 200 million BC. Upon arriving, use the Journeyman key to open the storage vault and obtain the Journeyman historical log. Since it exists at a point in time previous to any likely temporal changes, this disk serves as a source of unaltered historical information. To discover how history has been changed, return to the temporal security annex.
So they basically are sending constantly back to this log, and because you jump over the temporal wave while going back there, you're still seeing your version of that log because it wasn't affected by the time wave until the next time that they send it back, but then it's in a different timeline, if I remember correctly. Okay. Anyway. Sorry, for those watching the VOD, Unstable Deuce in chat saying, how do we know it was altered? Does the Pegasus store a copy of world history with it? No, that's the disc that we went to pick up. Because of what I just explained. Basically, they don't view time travelers as invulnerable to changes to time, but they view the time leap, the tunnel through time, as invulnerable to the changes through time while it's open. So you kind of leap over the shifting changes of the timeline and go back to where the historical record is.
Access authorized for Agent 5G, Blackwood. Biosuit detected. Suit already in place. Please keep hands inside turbolift.
Yeah, I would think we would go back to the nuke that stops the treaty. Did I go too far?
Wait, let's talk this over. I'm sure we can figure something out. I will give you anything.
According to TSA Regulation 11, all communication and data links to the outside must be severed to prevent possible obstructions from hindering the completion of the mission.
Sure.
Now proceeding with the I/O isolation procedures. Time-bending preparations complete. You may now choose your temporal destination.
Where in time is the temporal distortion? Aww. It doesn't like me having that. There we go. Okay. I say we go stop the missile first. Any strong feelings, chat? I mean, it said 58% it was this one. I guess we could go do this one, but... Any strong feelings? I'm going to say we do earliest. Okay, yep, chat also says earliest.
You are about to travel to the underwater military installation NORAD-6. In the altered history, an unauthorized missile launch leading to a nuclear explosion over the World Unification talks ends the peace conference in Gorbistan, creating a resurgence of the nuclear proliferation of the 20th century. Your mission is to restore the proper flow of history by stopping the missile launch from occurring.
Now, from what I remember, I did not finish this game, there is a chance that we actually need to have multiple things from different timelines in order to finish one. I remember running into a roadblock at one point. Wait, hi?
You are no match for me, human. But I love a challenge.
Okay.
Warning. detecting trace concentrations of a sleeping gas in the atmosphere.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
It may be advisable to leave the gas canister in its current position.
Oxygen? The console just came up. I just got an invalid. Okay. Well, guess I shouldn't have done that. We are going to probably have to stop soon, but I want to figure out where we should be first. If I can't leave, I don't have oxygen. Or I don't have the right tank type. Where's another place that there'd probably be a lot of tanks? Or gas tanks, not military tanks. Find out the world's... I mean, I guess let's do Mars. That was the most likely place. I bet you that they're going to have oxygen tanks.
You are about to travel to the Morimoto Mars colony during the year 2185. Analysis of the compared history records indicates that there are two events that did not occur in the correct history. The Morimoto colony should not have been destroyed, and the alien ship orbiting Mars should have been able to leave undamaged. You must ensure that these events unfold properly in order to restore the correct order of events.
I appreciate the mission objectives. Wonder, can I use team notes in here? Okay.
Shuttle 1 has just departed from the East Gantry.
No, it's a Scum VM game. I can't use Team Overlay. Alright.
Bienvenue à la colonie Morimoto sur Mars. Nous vous souhaitons une visite formidable. Bienvenidos a la colonia marciana Morimoto. Disfruten su visita.
Welcome to the Morimoto Mars colony. Have a wonderful stay.
Hi.
Out of my way, human, or die.
Well,
Tunnel pod has just departed upper transport sector.
okay.
All arriving Tourists are required to check in at reception area. Please refer to gantry kiosks for maps and information on the Morimoto Mars colony. The newly erected Morimoto Mars colony rests on the edge of the vast canyon. The colony's gantry, which contains the shuttle docking bay, spans over the Red Canyon. A closer look at the gantry reveals its 140-foot stretch across the canyon, and the 3 cockpit module nodes which transport pilots to and from the ships. After launching from the docking bay, shuttles circle the narrow canyon toward the accelerator tube, built on the central plateau. The tube allows launch shuttles to easily escape the thin atmosphere of Mars. You are currently in the entry hall of the shuttle port. To your right and left are portions of the old mining colony, which have not yet been renovated. These areas are for authorized personnel only. The main entrance to the colony is behind you. Welcome, and please enjoy your stay. Like a celestial siren, Mars lures us to...
No, okay. Wouldn't reception be that door? Yeah. Oh, that's a body. Why is this mapping biochip not useful? Alright.
You are within the reception area that leads to the main colony entrance. A thermal scan has detected colony personnel in close proximity. TSA Protocol 3 forbids any contact with humans during a temporal restoration mission.
What is that? Oh, an access card. Let's see. Should I not look at the bodies? Should I not be looking at the bodies? Right, well.
A thermal scan has detected colony personnel.
Alright, still colony personnel there. Oops. Didn't hear what she said, that's the problem.
Your immediate mission is to prevent the destruction of the Morimoto Mars colony.
No? No? Did I miss something else in the entryway?
Colonie Morimoto sur Mars. Nous vous souhaitons une visite formidable. colonia marciana Morimoto. Disfruten su visita.
Shuttle lock active. Launch not authorized.
Welcome to the Morimoto Mars colony. Have a wonderful stay.
I kind of want to reload to see what she said at that door. Yeah, let's do that, just to be safe.
Bienvenue à la colonie Morimoto sur Mars. Nous vous souhaitons une visite formidable.
Bienvenidos a la colonia marciana Morimoto. Disfruten su visita.
Welcome to the Morimoto Mars colony. Have a wonderful stay.
Okay. So he goes not through this hallway.
Tunnel pod has just departed upper transport sector.
Warning, there is a serious lack of oxygen beyond this door. Another direction may be advisable.
Alright, good to know. Go get our key card.
All arriving tourists are required to check in at reception area. Please refer to gantry kiosks for maps and information on the Morimoto Mars colony.
Okay, alright. So there's a lack of oxygen.
Tunnel pod has just arrived in upper transport sector.
Okay.
Please insert security access card now.
What are you? A power crowbar. All right.
Please insert security access card now. Caution. Portions of the maintenance transport tunnel are closed for repairs. Confirm accessible destination and clear path prior to departure.
Deer. Oh no! Member of the Temporal Security Recruiting Department. Look for agent who will remember to look at the map before getting behind the wheel. A map? What map? Oh, this map. Well, you die and you learn. Left, left, right, 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 left, left, left. Alright. So I just need to remember 2 left, 3 right, 4 left. 2 left, 3 right, 4 left. Hey, where Blake? How you doing? Picture of this. Oh, I can't because it's Scum VM. Alright. 2 left. Oh, wait, no. 2 left. Right, left, right, 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 left. Yeah, alright, 2 left. 3 right, 4 left. 2 left. Right, left, 3 right. Nope. Writing this down, chat. Left, left, right. Left, right, right. Left, 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 left. I could remember it, but I don't have the time to do so.
Please insert security access card now. Caution. Portions of the maintenance transport tunnel are closed for repairs. Confirm accessible destination and clear path prior to departure.
Left. Left. Oh, that one's just closed. Okay. Nope. That's probably a bad sign. Did I skip everything? I might have skipped everything.
Agent 5. A strong temporal flux has been detected. Extreme caution advised.
Oh, right. Can't save with question marks. Potential tunnel. You can't see these save names. Don't worry about it. Success.
This oxygen mask is empty.
This air station is currently empty.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Moving.
Tunnel pod has just departed lower transport sector.
Oxygen.
Detecting high concentrations of radioactive particles. Attempting to compensate. Success? Limited. Recommend using additional method of shielding, or using extreme haste when interacting with this environment.
Okay. Damn it, I missed what she said. Oh no, we need oxygen for that to work. We have an oxygen mask now. Is this a situation where I need to go back to NORAD? You know what? We're gonna call it here. It's a good place to stop. Let me add some notes in Notion. And oxygen mask obtained. Need oxygen or shield? Don't know what that means yet, but we'll figure it out. They need to go to NORAD. Alright, that's our notes. Let me do an end of stream save. Alright folks, thank you so much for watching. A little bit of a weird chiller time after the first half. Yeah. I'm digging this. I don't remember if I did this region. I think I might have done the world, the assassination attempt when I originally played. So, I'm interested to see where this goes. If you are watching live, please stick around. We will raid someone rad. If you're watching the VOD, please feel free to check something else out on the channel. Other than that, be safe and be kind to one another. Bye-bye!